Welcome to the next tutorial of relative layout. We have already seen the horizontal and vertical layouts which in the last video, and this is the playlist. You can go and check it out. I've already added the link in the description. So in this video, let's summarize what we have seen. We have seen how the linear layout and horizontal layout are added, and this is a vertical layout. If you want to reduce its size, you can reduce its size by clicking on this part and reduce this layout. And if I go with the horizontal layout, this layout, and if I want to reduce its size, I can just scroll a little bit this, and this will be again reduce it from here till here. So all the buttons and radio will be aligned here. So if I want to drag it, Control Z. If I want to drag this linear layout of horizontal little bit above, I should, or let me align it through this constraint, make it more on the top by adding few more constraints. Here I can add 150 or make it more valuable like 350, and some more I require 750. 750 is too much, let it be 450 or 550. So I've added this in the top. This is the vertical layout. If you see this vertical layout, we can click on this vertical layout and can reduce its size also again like horizontal layout. So this is also now reduced. If you want to reduce it to a much lesser extent, you can reduce it like this. Too much of data is there, let me delete it, and this also let me delete it. Let me delete the toggle button. So we can see two data now is there. One is this and another one is this. So we have this linear layout and this one is horizontal layout. For this, let me move it a little bit on the above, make it 350, make it 0. It has now moved a little bit up. So linear layout we have arranged, horizontal linear layout also arranged. Now let's go with the relative layout. You will not find in the layout portion this relative layout because this was already used earlier. Now it's no longer in existence, but some people where the complexity is required, you should go with the relative layout. So in this legacy, go and check the relative layout. You can add this relative layout wherever you find it. I can reduce its size as of now and move it here. So this is where I want to talk about the things which are there in the relative layout. Let me add it to a constraint on the top and also constraint on the bottom and on the left and on the right. Move it a little bit down, and for moving it, make it on the top 250. So I've moved it down a little bit more because it is overlapping with the vertical layout. Make it 300. So make it, or maybe 450 will work. Yeah. So now this has moved a little bit down. Now in this relative layout, it says we should add some data here. So let's add some data like radio button. I have added this radio button or radio group. Let me delete it as it is not visible right now. So let me add radio button and let me add a switch. So two data we have added, switch and radio button. So now they are overlapping with one another. To add a relative layout, we should have a relative reference. For instance, if I say that switch should lie at the bottom of radio button, so I would say first of all make this radio button 4 is the ID, and for switch if I select and if I say off, so you will see end off to left to right to start. So end off, if I say radio button 4, so automatically you can find this is coming as a relative switch is coming at the end of radio button 4. If I say this radio button to come at the left or maybe make it right of switch, so where it has gone, it has gone to, make it Control Y or make it, let's change it again. So I want to make it to the end of radio button, so it has moved. Now I want to make radio button to the, not to right, to the start, to the bottom of, or to the end of switch. So again it is going. The reason why it is going, is that I've added switch at the end of radio and radio at the end of switch. So both cannot be added at the end of one another. So that's why it is giving error. Let me add one more image button, and let's add an avatar here. And here I will say this avatar will come at the start of make it radio button. So as you can see, this is going a little bit left because we don't have that much of space here. And let me increase the size, or let's go to this avatar button and say on the switch off. Yeah, so now switch is coming to the right of radio button and image is coming to the left of switch button. Though they are giving error because radio button and this, as you can see, this is a radio button which is coming in this part and image is this part, are overlapping with one another. I should instead remove this part and I should add to the right of or to the end of radio button. So now the problem is that image is coming to the end of radio button, also switch is also coming to the end of radio button. So switch, let's change the switch part. Switch should come to the right of make it image. So now as you can see, these all are coming after one another. Radio button is there, image is coming as you can see to the end of radio button, and if you select on switch, it is coming to the right of image. This is how the relative layout comes. Let me add one checkbox also, and checkbox should come bottom layout above. Instead I should add to make it to the bottom, and to add it to the bottom I should go with this constraint and add it to this part, and I should move it here, and let's add a constraint here inside this also. And if I say this image should come, let me again search it off, to the right of, let's remove this end of this, and to the right of radio button is coming at radio button. Checkbox, it's coming at the end of this checkbox as you can see. Let me move it here. Now the problem persists is that if you want this to be coming, this image to be coming at the end of this also, end of this also, or checkbox will say that it will come, or image will come at the end of checkbox, and radio will say it will come at the start of avatar. So let's see what happens if image is already, as you can see, to the right of checkbox. Now I'm going to add radio to the start of avatar or image button. So this has moved relatively to the left part, end of image and left of checkbox. So it is not coming because they are giving error. Both cannot be added at the same time. So we have seen how we can add a relative parameters for checkbox, radio button, switches, and let's add few more just to cross verify. So floating action button, when I'll drag it here, it will ask me for an avatar. So let's create an avatar, a big star. So I've added it as a big star here, and I should add it as a relative layout. So to add at the end of image, it is going here. If I want to move it and to the bottom, I would say floating type bottom, layout bottom, and this layout bottom will go for this checkbox, image, radio button. We have added switch, so floating action. So click on this part, it has gone a little bit up, and image, it has gone a little bit down. So layout bottom we have added, and it has gone to the relative position of this. So now when I will click on this part, as you can see, if I go with off part, it has gone with ID image bottom of which one, this end of this, it is coming this one. And if I select this layout, it is going at the bottom part. So if I see bottom, so it has gone to the layout bottom, it has gone. If I select this one also and I want to align it at the bottom, I'll click on image bottom, so it has gone and now it will align itself to the bottom part. And regarding the relativity, as you can already see, this is aligned to this image on the left side of this image. If I click on off part, left of image part, that is start of, and again this is also aligned at the, make it in the start of image. Now it has come because error was coming. This is aligned at the end of image. This is aligned at the end of image. This is also aligned at the bottom layout. If you see, bottom layout aligned, bottom image is added. So this was about how to add a relative layout in which one or more widgets or more buttons can be aligned with one another on the basis of relativity. Earlier what we had seen was the horizontal layout and vertical layout, but once you click on this layout, as you can see, these are the different constraints part, or I would say these are the basic constraint widgets. So right now in this scenario, or in the recent scenario, this relative layout is not used that much. Instead, we should add a constraint on the whatever layout we are using, like the spring part which you are looking here and on the left and right part, and you, with the value of the constraint which you will give, the weight of the constraint, it will get aligned itself to the screen or to the other widgets. For example, I can align, instead of this, I can align it to this part also. If I click on this, instead of, I can remove this part and I can attach it to this vertical layout. So these are aligned with relative to one another. Also, if I select this relative layout, if I remove this relative layout spring and add this constraint to the vertical layout, so you can see this horizontal layout is aligned to vertical layout, and relative layout is also aligned to the vertical layout, so they will not get distorted, and it becomes quite easy and quite flexible to use one another with alignment of this spring. So as I said, these are legacy part of relative layout is a legacy part. So when you want a custom or custom details to be already available or with certain constraint that radio button should every time come at the left of image or switch should come at the right of image, then only you should go for the relative layout. So the chances are that you may use once in a while, but you should know about the relative layout. Thank you all. Let's go to the next tutorial.